Brian Shaw versus Brendan Allen just went down at East vs West 19. Now here the match definitely didn't start in the favor of Brian, since in the first go Brendan was able to take Brian to his B side, but he got lucky when Brendan got an elbow foul which made them do a restart. Now in the second go, almost the same thing happened once again, with this time Brendan making Brian go even lower, with him eventually pinning him, winning this round and making the score 1-0. Now in the second round, Brian started really well, with him holding on to Brendan and not letting him go into straps, and with Brendan getting his first foul. Now this time Brian once again decided to not let go of Brendan's hand, with him holding on as much as he can, pressing him so close to the pin pad and eventually getting his first pin. Then in round 3, the same strategy was applied by Brian, and with Brendan's elbow being so close to the edge of the elbow pad, he eventually got a foul. Then they went into a strap match because of a slip earlier, and here Brian caught Brendan right in the center, with him controlling Brendan's hand very well and eventually going into a press and pinning him. Now this call was protested by Brendan, but after a deeper review by the referees, they announced that this pin was legit. Then going into the round 4 with the score being 1-2 in the favor of Brian, Brendan got an elbow foul which actually saved him from losing right away. Now in the restart they actually didn't go into straps, since Brian knew that this was his chance to win, and after a while with him fighting with Brendan being in a king's move, he eventually went into a press and pinned him. Now yet again this call was protested by Brendan's corner, so once again the referees had to take a look at the replays, after which they announced that this pin has been counted, which means that Brian successfully wins his second super match with a score of 3-1 and beats Brendan Allen. Now let me be the first one to say that I was really impressed by Brian, and in the interview after the match he obviously said that he was here to stay and that he is not planning to stop his arm wrestling journey anytime soon. But anyways, I want to know your thoughts about this match. Were you also impressed by Brian's performance? And what do you think is the next logical step for Brian? Leave your thoughts down below. And by the way, if you want to follow all the results from every single match, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications to find out.